Hello, dear friends. Never stop knowing that you can be a light for someone else without knowing it, just by being who you are. The world needs you, according to Andrés Trullo. Opinion piece, waiting time, discount time, signs of the end of times, UFO sightings around the world, statement against Darwinism, exciting times ahead, mysterious frequency every 26 seconds, 13 countries want to join BRICS. Let's start. To wait means to be calm, to be patient, to be able to restrain oneself and not to proceed without reflection. A stoppage time is a period of time added by the referee to the final whistle to compensate for time lost. To discount means to reduce the amount of time needed to pay a bill, an invoice, a promissory note, etc. The wait is over, according to an Ascension update by Aurora Ray. It is a glorious time for all humankind. You are being prepared for this first contact. You are about to experience the most exciting times as the world transforms. A great wave of light has descended upon the earth and is transforming it, dissolving the old structures and systems that no longer serve you. There is much happening behind the scenes that you are not yet seeing with your physical eyes, but know that it will be revealed as the time comes. As the earth shifts to adapt to these new energies, some of you will have experiences that will seem strange or even unsettling at first. Know that they are temporary and continue to move forward, knowing that you are safe, knowing that all is well and that there is nothing to fear. The Federation has been reassessing the situation on Earth. Although this has given them much more time than they expected, there is still no clear date as to when the mass landing will occur. But let's just say that things are happening very fast now, so there is a lot of hope for those who have waited patiently. We have watched them for some time now, but we have not interfered with their decisions. We have allowed them to go through their own process of learning and growth during this lifetime. Changes. The changes occurring in the world are extraordinary. You are in the midst of an evolutionary process. Many of you who have been on the path to ascension and enlightenment are now sensing that your body is preparing for the final stage. This can be a very confusing time for many beings who have awakened to their spiritual purpose. Also experience a sense of agency, as if there is not enough time to accomplish all that they wish to do. The truth is that there will not be time to accomplish those things. It will continue to grow and expand exponentially the light that you have brought into this world upon awakening, until it engulfs the entire planet. It is important for you to know that there is nowhere to go from here but within yourself. It is only from within yourself that you can find your way home. You are moving into a higher consciousness, vibrating at a much higher rate. Your DNA is being activated and upgraded, and the codes are being unlocked that will allow you to manifest whatever you desire, both in this reality and beyond. You have worked hard to raise your frequency by clearing old energies and releasing things that no longer serve you. You have been moving from fear to love for yourself, love for the earth, and love for all life forms. All of this work has been preparing you for your physical ascension process. You will be taken to a preparation zone where you will meet other starseeds who have been waiting to ascend together. You will also meet many others who are there to greet you. They are there to help you live in a higher frequency and consciousness. Ascension is the process of raising your frequency, moving your consciousness into a higher dimension. Your mind and emotions will also be affected as you raise your frequency. You will feel happier, more confident, at peace with yourself and those around you, more loving and trusting, more forgiving and tolerant to others, less critical of others, more open to new ideas and thoughts, more tolerant and patient with others, less stressed, able to handle difficulties better, and have a more positive outlook on life. Ascension is not about dying and going to heaven or reincarnating somewhere else. It is about moving your consciousness into a higher dimension so that you can experience a new level of being in the physical body. As part of this shift in consciousness into a higher vibrational spiral, you will move into another dimension where many things are possible that are not possible in the three-dimensional world. You will be able to use your creative abilities much more fully. In the past, you have been told that ascension is something that happens only to a few special people. That is not correct. It is as simple as saying, I choose to ascend now. You don't have to wait for someone else or some event to make it happen. If you have been discouraged because you have not seen ascension in action, understand that the ascended masters are doing the work of raising the frequencies every day. The more you feel their presence, the closer you will be to experiencing an actual physical ascension. Ascension is the promise of a new life filled with a new set of possibilities. It's a life in which you are no longer bound by the limits imposed upon you by the third and fourth dimensions. You will find yourself living in a different reality, a reality in which you have access to information that was previously hidden from your view. The ascension process is intimately connected to the state of consciousness. As you continue to progress towards awakening, you will notice changes occurring in both your physical and astral bodies. You may also notice that others around you begin to exhibit dramatic changes in their attitude, behavior, and beliefs. You can expect to make great progress as you continue to focus on improving your state of consciousness. As you do so, you will begin to see evidence of other realities at work around you. These realities are not bound by the limits of time or space, but they are nonetheless very real. Nothing less very real. The experience of physical life is an amazing thing. It is such an incredible gift that you don't want to miss it for a minute, because it is such a beautiful vehicle to experience all the emotions, all the joys, and all the highs and lows that make up this humankind experience. Ascension is your birthright. You deserve it. You have earned it. It is the dream of every soul to ascend. We will be happy to assist you on this journey. This is one of the best times in history, as you are all awakening at a very rapid pace. Reset news. Nick Fleming passed away on 5th February from pancreatic cancer. May he rest in peace. There are five levels of people who trade. Level 1, governments and royalties. Level 2, whales with currency platforms, corporations, etc. Level 3, American Indians, churches, etc. Level 4, internet groups. Level 5, the general public. IRS announcement and president. A tax expert said a recent Internal Revenue Service alleged to millions of taxpayers that they should wait to file their tax returns is unprecedented. According to Jean the Code, China said it would work with BRICS partners to speed up the application of countries interested in joining. 13 countries are interested in joining the BRICS, but all countries have become backed by gold and silver behind the scenes. Zimbabwe is backing its currency with diamonds. They are closing certain banks because they can't comply with Basel IV and ISO 20022. And we also see other banks urgently shocking up on precious metals. With a gold-backed currency in the WEX, the requests for BRICS are pouring in. Times are changing rapidly for the better for all humankind. Exciting times are ahead. Curious. Mysterious Earth frequency every 26 seconds, according to GCI's Morgan. Something is causing mysterious vibrations through the Earth every 26 seconds, which could be affecting the strange reality we find ourselves in, and the lack of personal energy. 10 countries withdrew their ambassadors 24 hours before the earthquake in Turkey, according to Josh Eaton. US shoots down another flying object near the Canadian border. An identified flying object is shot down in northwestern Canada. The rising of a huge orange moon is captured by the sky over St. Petersburg. Lightning strikes the Christ of Redeemer monument in Rio de Janeiro. Reflections. Trying to make sense of it is what confuses you. That's why people turn to religion in first place, says Dog Poet. There is a great variety of personality that come and go, from the most selfless altruists to the most ruthless, who do evil for the sheer pleasure of it. They know how much harm they do, and it thrills them. Trying to understand them is a waste of time. For some mysterious reasons, God allows them to prosper for a time before they fall to test the writers. Cruel animal experiments, according to Brett Wilkins. Hundreds of scientists, doctors and academics from around the world, including renowned primatologist James Goodall on Wednesday, urged the National Institutes of Health to review and ultimately end funding for cruel experiments on macaque monkeys at Harvard University, some of which involve implanting electrodes in the animals' brains. More than 1,000 scientists signed a 32-word statement of scientific dissent against Darwinism that reads, in quotes, "We are skeptical of claims about the ability of random mutation and natural selection to explain the complexity of life. Careful examination of the evidence for Darwinian theory should be encouraged." The dark side has nowhere to hide. The whole propaganda narrative has collapsed and people are asking a lot of questions. And those with the knowledge will have to explain what is going on. People are needed in this operation, but the brainwashing is slowly failing because people need to see the facts and the documents to believe. They need to see it with their own eyes, and it is happening. And that's all for today. Thanks a lot, dear friends.